You know, it was actually asked of me not all that long ago if I believe in demons. And at the time, I gave a different answer than I'd give right now. But the answer, either way, is certainly yes. I do believe in demons. Um, some of them are visible, and some of them are invisible. And I suppose I'm being a little bit metaphorical with that. In fact, sometimes these demons, shall we say, come in the form of what appear to be angels. You might have heard of all the memes about the biblically accurate angels, and trust me, I'm not looking to make any sort of lighthearted stuff out of this. Nothing that wouldn't be appropriate given the gravity of the subject matter, that's for sure. But I can say that people who I would consider to be demons have come to me under the guise of claiming to be angels. And this has happened on a number of occasions in my life. You know, sometimes they're kind of like aliens. I don't know if you've ever played the old Space Invaders game for the arcade. Um, it's a game where you shoot aliens. It's nothing too fancy, but they kind of march down the screen and come right at you. You don't really have a choice. I mean, I suppose you could try, not to play the game, but you know, sometimes in life we try not to play the game, but we're forced to play it anyway. Now, I've known some Space Invaders. I still know some Space Invaders, I think, and I think they're going to keep marching down the screen. But it's funny because it isn't so much a matter of when or where I met these shape shifting creatures, but a matter of how they've done it over the years is actually fascinating. I mean, for you and me, pumping blood, breathing air, those are biological functions. These are things that we take for granted. Some people call them miracles. And, well, if we were different kind of creatures and lived by a different set of rules, then things that seem impossible to us would be quite real and every day. And we take it for granted. Well, I don't know about you, but it's easy to feel like you've got nothing to hide. It's easy to feel like you're a good, honest, clean hearted person. But demons lurk in the hearts of man. You know, on one such occasion, a demon, shall we say, approached me under the guise that they were trying to help me. They even left me a letter. Turned out they even walked into my living space when I didn't happen to be there. Some people would say, how nice, and other people would feel violated. Some people would say, well, if they're just coming in and out and they're looking for you, then no harm, no foul. Well, sometimes in life, we feel like we've had things taken from us, and some might say borrowed from us if they're returned. But sometimes when things are borrowed, they actually remain stolen because they're not quite the same item in terms of their function and merit as they were before they were taken. So something that demons, shapeshifters, space invaders are good at is they're good at that. And they do it with tangible things, but they also do it with relationships. Sometimes you just never really know they're there Where are we in 2026? Could be late 2021 that one of them happens to visit you and shapeshifts into you. Might be sometime in 2020. Well, I think I've talked enough about demons. It's enough to make you sick to your stomach.